Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. My name is Muhammad Numan. How are you, my dear students? I hope you will be fine. Welcome to Advanced English Grammar. We have started the classes about the modal verbs, and some of them I have taught you in the previous classes. And I hope you would have learned that in the detail. In our today video, we are going to talk about here the modal verb must, where we can use must correctly. So let's talk about this. We use must to describe strong obligation or necessity in the present or in the future. We use must in that case. Whenever we are talking about the strong obligation or necessity, we use must for that purpose. Whenever we are talking about those things which are unavoidable for us, we use in that case must. Or you can also say in other words, we use must when the level of certainty is higher than the level of probability or possibility. We use in that case must. For example, I must finish the work before I leave. Whenever we are putting an obligation on ourselves, we use in that case must. And remember this point, we use must with the base form of the verb. No second form of the verb, third form of the verb, or continuous or ing form will not be used with the modal verb must. Okay? You have to remember this point. Another example here, you must visit the dentist. Now I'm here, it is very necessary for the patient. Whenever you are going to suggest, whenever you are going to recommend a good opinion, advice for your friend, we use in that case must. Now look at here, you must visit the dentist. Allah forbid, if something wrong happened, then what will be there? So you must go over there for the doctor to prescribe some medicine for you. Okay? And the third example, he must not use the abusive language. Now here must is used for the strong prohibition. We use must for prohibition also. When something is prohibited, we use in that case must. And that person who is abusing someone, he doesn't look very nice ethically. Okay? And now we are talking about had to. There is no second form of the must. In the previous classes, there were some modal verbs that had the second form of the verb. For example, can, could, may, might. They had the second form, but in must, there is no second form of the modal verb must. Okay? So we use, for example, we are talking about the past prohibition, the past obligation or necessity. We use in that case had to. We use had to describe strong obligation in the past. For the past obligation, we use had to, not must. Okay? For example, I had to study very hard for the exam. Now you are regretting, you had to do that, but you did not. So for the past obligation, we use had to. Okay? And we use for the past must have first part plus past participle. Must have plus third form of the verb we use. For example, and we use must have must have plus third form of the verb whenever you are talking about the strong possibility in the past. For the strong possibility, we use must have plus third form of the verb. For example, he must have gone to the party. If there is my friend or if there is my student, he did not come to the class. So I'm asking from his friend why he did not come to the class. So he says, sir, he must have gone to the party. For the strong possibility, for the strong probability, we use over there must have gone. Must have plus third form of the verb. Another example, he must have found the keys. If someone is searching for his keys, so we are going to talk about he must have found the keys, and we went from that area. Now we are talking to each other. We are talking about to one another about those keys, about that person. So I said to my friend, he must have found his keys. For the strong possibility, for the strong probability, we use must have plus third form of the verb. Now look at here, he must have found the keys. Now how we can make question using the modal verb must. Let's see. Must you go? Sign of interrogation. Must you go? But usually we don't use this. Okay? Must he watch the drama? The must we put at the start of the sentence. At the beginning of the sentence, we use must for making the question. So this is grammatically correct. There is no confusion. But mostly the people, they do not prefer to must. Okay, so it was our today class. We talked about here the modal verb must. Inshallah, in the next video, I will talk about the next modal verb, which is ought to. And after that, shall and will. I would talk about those modal words. Do subscribe our channel. The name of our channel is Spread the Useful Knowledge. Share these videos with your friends and with your relatives through WhatsApp and Messenger, Facebook and Messenger. That would be very kind of you. Thanks a lot of you. Thanks a bundle.